Hey, what's up, guys? I thought we have been making some progress on this thing finally, but I figured I'd show you what's going on underneath here before we put the rear end in. We got if I can get moved around here, right? We got the pinion snubber bumper on the floor pan. It's got a shorter bumper on it because I've got a set of SVE springs, so I'll put those on the back. You know, we got coilovers on the front. We got the reinforcement plates in. Got Team Z double adjustable uppers. We got the V8 fuel line in. I run all new hose on the, let me get it in the picture so you can see what I'm talking about. All new hose going from the pump to the filter and then to the hard line. And then V8 fuel line, of course. And got the V8 hardline bracket here. And then I just run it over and spliced to the factory line here. Just got a little, adapter there. Put a little clamp up here to kind of hold it still so it ain't bumping around. And then we got the Team Z lowers. We got the fender well kind of the lip rolled in a little bit. I still got to hit it with paint, and I still have to get the usual spots here on the inner fender well. Get the big hammer on that, and then we got a 255 liter pump in the stock bracket. All the stock bracket and all that looked like to be about the same size, so I just went with it. Still got to cut a hole and mount. I've got to get a SN 94 to 2004 emergency brake handle for the four-wheel discs. And I got the using the stock transmission cross member, just got polyurethane mounts in it. But everything up under on this end is pretty much taken care of, so I'll move up to the front. All right, guys, so through the magic of no editing and no segue, really, this is the front end, of course. Obviously, I painted the engine compartment. I took everything out of the way before I put the K-member in. Got the QA1 K-member. This is a mass air. I converted it to mass air. I got the kit from LMR, and you get all kinds of wire. So what I'm gonna do is cut a section out that I don't need, and then I'll splice in a mass air connector for a slot meter, so I can use like I do on the red car and the blue car. Is just if I want to use a slot meter or if I want to use a Pro M, I can use either one. Just got to disconnect and reconnect to the appropriate one, and to change the tune, of course. I got the Summit adjustable proportioning valve because the master cylinder, or the proportioning valve, is gutted, and I've got a 93 Cobra, I think it is, master cylinder that lets you use the stock Fox power brake booster and have enough room for up in here, because if you try to use a 99 V6 master cylinder, they both have the 1-inch bore. The V6 master cylinder sits further back and it'll butt up against that plug, so you can't connect it. So that's why you got to use the 93 Cobra one. And like I said, I got the V8 harnesses in here. This is for the TFI ignition. Got a V8 EFI throttle body, throttle cable. Got the new speedometer cable with the end is configured for the speed sensor. What typically happens is guys have a speed density car, they don't have this speed sensor on there, and they'll tend to have a hanging idle, or if they convert it to mass air, they have the same issue. It'll kind of hang up at idle because the computer doesn't know that the car is like rolling or not. So have that speed sensor on the transmission, and then the wires hooked up to it. It tells the processor you're stopped or rolling or whatever, and the idle won't hang up on you. And I run that harness from the V8 86 Mustang in here. Taped it all up. There's just some issues on the headlight harness. I got to modify. What I got to do is take off the stock Capri harness and kind of put the ends on, because it wasn't a wreck, so a lot of the stuff on the front end got dicked up. And then of course I used the old Texas license plate and a sign that my youngest son stole from somewhere on to cover up the holes in the firewall. And then I just made a little one on the bottom for the heat, where the heater core or AC condenser was dripping out. And then we got the 99 and up spindles on it. Team Z 10-way struts. These are Vince got them. I keep saying I did. He bought all the stuff for this thing. I've contributed a couple things that I already had. But these were on Rock Auto for, I forget what it was, 30 or 40 bucks a piece. They got a nice coating and they're drilled, so the pimp factor is pretty high. And then he bought a manual rack from off of eBay, and we got the super duper polished adapter, so our coupler. And then we got the Steeda clutch cable. What we've been doing on these, I buy one for a what do you call it, a new Edge Mustang 99 04, the modular one. They're the same as one for a Fox, except for that the modular ones are a foot longer, so that gets the cable out away from the headers. You know, the Fox one are out real close to where the headers are at. This one puts it out away from the headers a little bit. That helps it last a lot longer. And I still got to mount the line lock there, but that's not too bad. I bought a kit, or again, Vincent bought a kit from Summit. You got the line lock and the line lock kit. And then I opened it up, and this is what they have for the light. Granted, it's a little light. There's probably an LED in there. Don't use a lot of juice, but speaker wire, yeah. I think next time, well, I don't think we'll be buying another line lock kit, but if we do, I'll just get the one from Hurst like I have on the other cars. And this is the radiator setup that was on Super Trooper, the blue car. When I got it, I took it off and put just a regular Crown Vic fan in the front in the stock shroud, and then that's been working great. So he gets the one. Well, I got a DC controller that he can put on there for that, and that is about all the updates. We have been making real fast progress, but it's been going. Like I said, I put a 415 in the cowl, you know, like I did on LTD. Just get everything cleaned up real good, make sure it don't get any rust started in there, and then I painted it with the code. And you can see this is like a Mako paint job, and then this is more of a better match. That's actually the color it's supposed to be. This is just a faded Mako or Oshai, whatever, the 199 paint job, I think. So eventually I think Herbie will end up getting this up to his place to get it finished or painted the rest of the way. My little air compressor can't paint a whole car, but I can do little bits and pieces. So, and that's also the Steeda double adjustable, or the caster camber plates. That's about all the progress we got on it. I still have, you know, a ton more stuff, but I'm looking to have it as a roller by the end of July, first part of August. And then I can bring the engine in and get it fired up, or get it ready. A few things I got to do to it. Also got the from Amir, a new in the box transmission harness and all that stuff. So it was in fact mint. And then I still got to wire up the neutral safety switch. That's a issue I got to figure out. Other than that, that's where we're at now. So we're making progress. It's starting to come together. Vincent is done with school, so he can help out a lot more during the week. So that should help speed things up a little bit more. So anyway, that's the update for now. We'll do another one in another couple weeks or so when we make some progress that's noteworthy. All right, appreciate y'all. Later. Hey guys, I wanted to add also, it has been stupid hot here lately. Besides freaking raining every day, A lot of times all day it has been just crazy hot. We've had a pretty good summer this far. Up until like a month ago, it's been pretty cool. It hasn't been crazy hot like it normally is, but uh, it's been making up for it the last like 3 weeks to a month. So we ain't none of us been to the track. Poor guy that owns the track. He's only been able to get like one event in. Everything else has been postponed for rain. He ain't had no testing tunes. So tomorrow night don't look any better. I'm going to be out of town, so I won't be there this weekend. If they have it even. Like I said, it don't look good. Right now it's like 50% rain. Next Friday is the best it's looked in a while, and it's only 30% chance of rain. So maybe we'll get to do something then. But if we do, we'll make sure to have time slips and all that stuff for y'all. All right, later, fellas. Bye.